All right.
And that's what he's sharing here.
Verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
The woman said to him, Sir, give me this water so that I will not get thirsty nor have to continually come all the way here to draw. At that, Jesus said, Go, call your husband and come back. The woman answered, I do not have a husband. Jesus said to her, You have correctly said, I do not have a husband. For you have had 5 husbands, and the man you are now living with is not your husband. Whew. You have said this truthfully. The woman said to him, Sir, I see that you are a prophet. Our fathers worshipped on this mountain. And then we're going back to that split that happened in the between the 12 tribes.
In other words, the fathers that she's talking about is the Samaritan fathers. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The woman said to him, Sir, I see that you are a prophet. Our fathers worshipped on this mountain, but you Jews say that the place where we ought to worship is in Jerusalem at the temple. Jesus replied, Woman, believe me, a time is coming when God's kingdom comes, when you will worship the Father neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem. You Samaritans do not know what you worship. We Jews do know what we worship, for salvation is from the Jews. But a time is coming, and is already here, when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit, from the heart, the inner self, and in truth. For the Father seeks such people to be his worshipers. So what's going on here? We had a couple of things going on. He's making he understands that there's a distinction between what is right now. You guys worship on this mountain. We worship in Jerusalem. But the day is coming.
And now is.
And now is. In other words, what has been is not going to be anymore.
Yeah.
Because what God is looking for, you think God is looking for mountain worshipers. We think God is looking for temple worshipers, and that's not even close to what he was looking for. He is looking for a people that will worship him in spirit and in truth. Because y'all come to this mountain and y'all do stuff. Y'all have a...
In other words, the Samaritans...
Y'all doing certain things on this mountain thinking this pleases God. And we go to Jerusalem and do certain things thinking that's what God is looking for. That's not what God's looking for. God is looking for a people who will worship him in spirit and in truth. Well, how's that going to be? Well, he's going to put his spirit in us.
That's the living water he's talking about.
That's the living water he's talking about. Yeah. And so we keep going to places trying to meet God, and God is saying, I put me in you so we can meet all the time. You never have to have a time when you're thirsty for me. I'm like a spring within you. You can contact me anytime. You can fellowship with me anytime. We can talk about it at any time. We can commune at any time, because that's what I'm looking for. A people who will let me be the spring of life in their life.
Yeah. That's powerful stuff right there. It allows you to understand that relationship with God is personal. It's you and the Spirit of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
The Spirit of Christ is the living water bubbling up on the inside of you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And notice verse 23 says, my translation says it like this, the New King James, But the hour is coming, and now is, when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth, for the Father is seeking such to worship him. Not on a mountain in Samaria, not in a temple in Jerusalem, but you and God in your bedroom, in your front room, in your car, in your kitchen, in the place where you are, all day, every day, communing